Preparing for a historic, once-in-a-lifetime event is always a bit nerve-wracking. But the pressure and the excitement of joining fellow musicians for this performance was different for 18-year-old flute player Carlos.
When I first found out that I would be part of the oratorio performance, I didn't really know how to feel. Like, I was really excited that I got to be selected for this, but at the same time, I was like, am I really good enough for this? And if so, like, how will I be able to truly show that this is for God and truly express the pieces? Usually I prayed to God about guiding me when I rehearse the pieces, because for musicians, you need to constantly keep practicing and reviewing. It's not just like you could pick it up in 10 seconds. So I constantly prayed that he would guide me throughout my practices and that I would actually remember and learn what I needed to work on.
Definitely a unique experience. Even their preparations leading up to the event were different. Carlos and the other musicians could have spent more time rehearsing together, getting to know one another. Instead, they used their extra time to visit with and perform for the elderly in the surrounding community.
So we walked into the building and it felt kind of bleak and disheartened. Like, there was nothing going on. It's just like a mellow and gray mood. And then everyone was just either reading or staring at the aquarium. But when we got to perform, like, everything surprisingly seemed more brighter. Like, all the people were smiling, the elderly were paying attention to us performing, and they really enjoyed us when we performed the pieces. It's not every day that like a bunch of young people who are like musicians come and visit to them and perform for them.
It's really nice that you guys took this opportunity to really come and be with our seniors over here. They really do appreciate it. Well, we actually do not have a lot of shows where churches come and sing.
Musicians and vocalists from the Iglesia Cristo Symphonic Choir and Orchestra took time to visit the Dry Harbor Nursing Home and Rehab Center and the Fairview Rehab and Nursing Center.
The performance was really great. The seniors were able to interact with you guys. A lot of old memories were brought to light. So a lot of the seniors found themselves connected with this church show, and so it was really, really wonderful.
We liked the songs very much, and everybody was very nice, and also the guitar playing was very good. And I was hoping that you would sing more songs. I think it's very good.
Thank you so much for coming to Dry Harbor Nursing Home and Rehabilitation Center. We really do appreciate all your efforts, and the performance was wonderful, and we look forward to having you guys here again.
It's a practice that these musicians are quite familiar with. Earlier this year, while gathering in Texas for a preparatory rehearsal, they also offered to nearby residents and community members a free musical presentation.
INC giving is an avenue or a way for the brethren to share their faith, to show their love for their fellow man. Just like today, when we had the INC giving Singing for a Cause, which has been taught to us by the church administration, again, through the leadership of our executive minister.
A value that INC musicians like Carlos know and take with them to the stage every opportunity they're given.